So YouTube, Paul Bates here with my WW3 series, Are We at War? You're goddamn right we're at war. This is probably going to be one of the toughest battles we ever fought. In some ways it's exciting, it's going to be exciting to see the new world, what's going to happen on the other end of it. If you're forward thinking and you think like this, I mean it's going to be incredible what's going to happen. Some of us are going to prosper and some of us aren't. I mean that's just the bottom line. And right now, I'm going to make a couple predictions, and I doing this for myself, so that maybe I can go back in the future and look at this. Hey, were you right or wrong? And unfortunately, I mean nobody's talking about these things, but right now your house value, it dropped in half overnight. It's just like that. It's like what was once $500,000 is $250,000. Is that healthy for the market? Yeah, it is. But are you over leveraged in that? Yes, probably, more than likely. That's where we're all at just about. There's nobody going to walk away from this thing unscathed. I'm going to say that the Dow Jones Industrial is going to go below 10,000 again, and I'm going to say your house is worth half of whatever. We're in probably some of the most, we're seeing the collapse of the dollar. I mean, the petrodollar, the dollar, all of it. We're just seeing it collapse right before our eyes. I think it's super exciting times. You know, it's just reality. Everybody that sat here and just borrowed. Like I've seen guys at work, it's just ridiculous. They every time, you know, they pump their credit cards up and then they don't have any choice. They have to go in and borrow more money to pay these credit cards off. And you know, they use their house equity and they do it every year or two. You know, they're going out on people going out on vacations. Maybe they shouldn't have they couldn't have afforded it. They're spending money like Rockefellers, and they should have probably been saving a little bit of money. It's the reality. It's the new world. It's this $3 trillion that's what we have to pay the debt, and we have $50 trillion, and you can't take $3 trillion. You know, the numbers have to be much, much closer for us to be able to afford to pay it, just like with your house. So the reality is, I would say a quarter of every household right now, we're gonna lose our houses in the next this next 24 months. It'll just happen. It's not going to be because you're going to get to stay in the house for 2 to 3 years. The housing market can't take that kind of inventory that fast. They know that. The people will be repositioning themselves that are going to be able to take these houses and pay the $150, $60, $70, $80, $90,000 for them, and then get them back on the market. And you know, it'll be better for you in the end because A, our wages aren't going to come down in this thing because they're already down. I mean, I make less than I did 20 years ago, so your wages are going to stay about the same, but that price of the house, you're going to get a better house when this is all over. So you got to see the positive end of it. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be able to start all over again. Scheme. That's what all this debt is all about. You know, you'll be able to take that and just keep rising again. It's like cycles. It'll just keep cycling in and out. You know, and so. But this time it's going to be a little bit worse. It's going to hurt a little bit more. Be prepared. The bomb's going off. And woo! What a ride, man. This market. Woo! Shit. You got to be shitting me. Anyway, Paul Bates, WW3. It's here. It's on us. There's no doubt about it. Nobody's going to get to run and hide from this. I can tell you that right now. We're all in this together. Anyway, love you guys. Share the message. Paul Bates. Peace out.